He's the voice behind your favorite love songs. The Canadian singer-songwriter with a velvet voice and a gentle soul, Shawn Mendes, has made millions swoon with hits like Stitches, Treat You Better, and Señorita. But beyond the lyrics and the lights, who has captured his heart? From his quiet flings with Hailey Baldwin and Sophie Rovenstein, to his unforgettable love story with Camila Cabello, and the rumored spark with Sabrina Carpenter, Shawn Mendes' dating history is filled with moments that feel just as poetic as his music. Though he's mostly private, each relationship, confirmed or speculated, offers a glimpse into the heart of a man who loves deeply, grows quietly, and expresses it all through song. His romances have shaped not just headlines, but entire albums. So if you're curious about the truth behind the rumors, the relationships that inspired his biggest hits, and what his journey says about love in the spotlight, this is the video for you. Hit like, share, and subscribe to join us as we explore the emotional highs, heartbreaks, and heartfelt growth behind one of pop music's most admired artists. 1. Hailey Bieber. When kindness outlasts romance, before there was Camila. Before the rumors and the heartbreak songs, there was Hailey. Shawn Mendes and Hailey Baldwin, now Hailey Bieber, first met in 2013, back when both were still finding their footing in fame. What started as a friendship slowly turned into something more by 2018, in a brief but unforgettable chapter in Shawn's dating story. The moment that defined them, the 2018 Met Gala. They showed up arm in arm. He adjusted her gown on the red carpet. The photos went viral. The world watched and whispered, were they more than friends? At the time, both downplayed it. Hailey said she was single. Shawn said they were close friends. But just months later, in a candid Rolling Stone interview, Shawn finally opened up. It was more than friendship, he said, but it was never really clear what it was. Shortly after, Hailey got engaged to Justin Bieber. She deleted her photos with Shawn. But there was no bitterness, no public drama. Shawn didn't take jabs or write a breakup ballad. Instead, he did what few young stars would. He congratulated her. He called Hailey one of the most beautiful hearts he'd ever known, and later praised Justin as a musical inspiration, someone he looked up to as a fellow Canadian artist. And when the rumors of competition resurfaced, Shawn and Justin shut them down the best way possible. They collaborated on Monster in 2020, turning speculation into solidarity. Behind the scenes, their bond remained warm. The two were even seen hanging out in Beverly Hills in 2022. And if you need proof that Shawn doesn't hold grudges, he once said he'd happily perform at Hailey and Justin's wedding if invited. Oh, and the full circle twist? The woman Shawn was later linked to. Celebrity chiropractor Dr. Jocelyne Miranda once treated Hailey. Some fans believe she may have even introduced them. So no, Shawn Mendes and Hailey Bieber weren't a forever couple. But their story, it was full of grace, respect, and emotional maturity, a reminder that not every relationship ends with regret. In a world that thrives on celebrity drama, Shawn chose peace. And that's why this chapter in his dating history still stands out, as beautifully human. 2. Sophie Rovenstein, a runway moment that sparked 1,000 tweets. Sometimes a spark doesn't need to become a flame, it just needs to be unforgettable. It was the 2018 Victoria's Secret fashion show. Shawn Mendes, 20 years old, stood on stage under dazzling lights, strumming Lost in Japan on his acoustic guitar. Below, the angels walked. The energy was electric. And then, she appeared. Sophie Rovenstein, 19, a first-time VS model, floated down the runway. As she passed Shawn, she threw him a playful kiss, lighthearted, effortless, and full of charm. That 1-second exchange, it lit up the internet. Fans clipped the video, zoomed in, and immediately shipped the pair. One tweet asked, "Did you catch that kiss, Shawn?" To which he coolly replied, "Of course." Haha. Sophie reposted the screenshot, adding a blushing monkey emoji and a kiss, subtle, sweet, and a little shy. The crowd? Obsessed. For days, the clip circulated like wildfire. Some called her the perfect VS angel for Shawn. Others dubbed the moment a real-life rom-com scene, the shy musician and the brainy beauty queen. Because Sophie wasn't just a pretty face. She'd been Miss Tennessee Teen USA, cracked the top 10 nationally, and finished college-level coursework in just 1 year. Brains, beauty, presence. Fans loved the idea of her with Shawn Mendes, and it didn't hurt that they were both single at the time. But beyond the speculation, nothing more ever happened. No dates, no headlines, just that spark on the runway, and the feeling that, for one magical second, two worlds collided in a way that fans would remember. In a way, it was the perfect entry in Shawn Mendes' dating history. Playful, pure, and poetic. A blink and you miss it romance that still makes people smile. 3. Alessia Cara, a tour buddy, not a love story. Not every chapter in a celebrity's life has to be romantic to be meaningful. In 2019, Shawn Mendes hit the road for his biggest world tour yet. And joining him as his opening act was none other than fellow Canadian pop star Alessia Cara. For fans of both artists, it was a dream pairing. Two soulful voices, two genuine hearts, and one unforgettable tour. Both hailing from Ontario, Shawn from Pickering, Alessia from Brampton, their roots were strikingly similar. Each launched their career by posting covers online, turning raw talent into global fame. But what happened on that 2019 tour wasn't a love story. It was something rarer in the world of celebrity relationships. Authentic, mutual respect. Alessia joined Shawn Mendes, the tour across North America and Europe, performing in over 70 shows. Behind the scenes, she described Shawn as kind, thoughtful, and a joy to work with. "His fans treated me like family," she shared, adding that touring with him felt more like joining a supportive community than opening for a superstar. They first met backstage at a Taylor Swift concert in Tampa and later shared the stage at events like Jingle Ball 2018. Their connection, real. But romantic? Not quite. That didn't stop the internet from speculating, especially when Alessia dropped her track "Rooting for You" shortly after the tour. Rumors swirled that it might be about Shawn. Alessia shut it down quickly, clarifying that while touring with him was inspiring, the song wasn't about him. Their story may not be romantic, but it's part of Shawn Mendes' dating history in the sense that it shows his ability to build strong, respectful bonds in an industry obsessed with gossip. In a world eager to turn every backstage photo into a headline, this chapter was refreshingly platonic and proof that friendship, too, can be worth remembering. 4. Camila, Sabrina, and Jocelyne. The triangle that shaped Shawn's most tumultuous years. Every great love story has a cost. And for Shawn Mendes, the years between 2019 and 2025 were filled with passion, heartbreak, and a few too many headlines. It started with Camila Cabello. The pair met in 2014 while touring with Austin Mahone, and from the very beginning, fans noticed a chemistry that seemed to run deeper than friendship. Still, for years, the two denied any romantic involvement, even when they co-wrote "I Know What You Did Last Summer" in 2015. Then came 2019. And everything changed. Their steamy duet, Señorita, wasn't just a summer anthem, it was a soft launch of the most public relationship of Shawn Mendes' dating history. They confirmed their romance on July 4th, 2019. They quarantined together, adopted a dog, attended the Met Gala. Shawn even admitted that his entire Wonder album was inspired by Camila. She called him her first love. For a moment, they were music's golden couple, until they weren't. In November 2021, they announced their breakup. No scandal, just a quiet Instagram post saying they remained friends. But the music told a deeper story. Camila's Bam Bam and Shawn's It'll Be Okay offered different angles of the same heartbreak. As fans dissected lyrics, a new name entered the chat: Doctor. Jocelyne Miranda, a celebrity chiropractor who'd worked with both Shawn and Camila. She was photographed hugging him, hiking with him, even shopping with him. Though reps denied any romance, fans weren't so sure. And then came Sabrina Carpenter. In early 2023, Shawn and Sabrina were spotted dining in LA, attending Gucci events, walking red carpets together. The whispers were louder this time. Some insiders claimed they were getting to know each other. But weeks later, Shawn denied everything in a Dutch radio interview, leaving fans confused and Sabrina's followers furious. Was she misled? Used? Hurt? Things escalated when Shawn and Camila were seen kissing at Coachella just 1 month later. For fans of Shamila, it was a dream. For For others, it was messy. Sabrina fans rallied with hashtags like #Justice for Sabrina. Camila fans fired back. Social media turned the trio into a love triangle soap opera. The reconciliation didn't last. By June 2023, Shawn and Camila broke up again. In a rare interview, she admitted it didn't feel right anymore. But the story didn't end there. In August 2024, Sabrina Carpenter released Short and Sweet, an album filled with razor-sharp lyrics that fans linked directly to Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. Tracks like Taste, Coincidence, and Dumb and Poetic seemed to call out old wounds. Camila responded with a single of her own, Can Friends Kiss?, and a pointed TikTok referencing June gloom. Shawn stayed mostly silent until a 2024 interview with John Mayer. His only comment? Nobody gets through life without hurting someone. It was honest. Maybe too honest. Critics called it vague. Fans called it evasive. Still, Shawn remained neutral, focusing on his music while the internet picked sides. By early 2025, Camila had gone public with a new boyfriend. Sabrina was rumored to be dating actor Barry Keoghan. And Shawn? Single. Quiet. Creating. For all the firestorms he lived through, one thing became clear. His heart was always real, even when messy, even when unsure. In the ever-growing saga of celebrity relationships, this one wasn't just a tabloid spectacle. It was the real, raw messiness of two people trying to love, letting go, and learning who they are in the process. Five. Charlie Travers, a quiet romance that took everyone by surprise. As 2023 came to a close, Shawn Mendes, already no stranger to the spotlight when it came to love, was suddenly linked to someone no one expected: British TV host and reality star Charlie Travers. The headlines didn't just come because of her celebrity status. It was the 12-year age gap, their low-key outings, and the silence that followed that turned this rumored relationship into one of the most whispered-about chapters in Shawn Mendes' dating history. Charlie Travers, born in 1986, first caught the public eye on Big Brother UK before finding a second act as an assistant to celebrity medium Tyler Henry on Hollywood Medium. Though not a household name in the US, she was certainly well known in reality TV circles. So, when she was spotted on the beach in Malibu with Shawn Mendes in November 2023, fans and paparazzi alike began to ask, who is she and what's going on here? They looked casual, happy even, as they lounged at Point Dume and El Matador Beach, chatting and walking side by side like a couple who'd done this before. Days later, they were photographed again at a trendy dinner spot in West Hollywood. Eyewitnesses described playful touches, including Charlie placing an arm around Shawn, a gesture many saw as intimate, not platonic. Then came the kicker. Charlie was spotted outside Shawn's $4.6 million Los Angeles home, toting what appeared to be an overnight bag. That same night, the two were seen walking the neighborhood together, prompting speculation that they'd taken their relationship to the next level, possibly even living together. Neither Shawn Mendes nor Charlie Travers commented on the rumors. And maybe that's what made this story so intriguing. Unlike the highly public relationships with Camila Cabello or the swirling drama involving Sabrina Carpenter, this potential romance was quiet, adult, and unusually private. Fans were divided, some intrigued, others skeptical. But what many agreed on was this: if the rumors were true, it marked a new kind of chapter for Shawn. After years of highly public heartbreaks and headline-grabbing reunions, maybe this was the reset he needed. Charlie Travers, with her spiritual background and reality TV roots, wasn't from the same pop star world as Shawn's past girlfriends. But maybe that's what drew him in. Sources close to the singer described Charlie as grounded, mature, and emotionally intelligent, traits that could resonate with someone like Shawn, who's known for being introspective and emotionally open in his music. After all, this is the man who wrote It'll Be Okay and When You're Gone, tracks laced with vulnerability, loss, and the raw truth of moving on. Was Charlie the grounding force he needed, or just a passing connection in a chaotic year? By April 2024, sightings of the pair continued. Hiking in California, beach walks, no drama, no headlines. Just two people seemingly enjoying each other's company, privately, and perhaps that's the lesson here. In a world where every glance becomes gossip and every post becomes proof, sometimes real relationships thrive best in the silence. Looking back at the Shawn Mendes dating history, one thing is clear. Each chapter, from his shy beginnings with Hailey Baldwin to the playful spark with Sophie Rovenstein, the close camaraderie with Alicia Cara, and the roller coaster love with Camila Cabello, has shaped not just the artist we know, but the man he's becoming. Throw in the whispered rumors around Sabrina Carpenter, the quiet bond with Jocelyne Miranda, and the age gap intrigue with Charlie Travers, and you've got a celebrity relationship timeline that's equal parts emotional, messy, and deeply human. As of early 2025, Shawn Mendes is reportedly single, choosing solitude over spotlight and music over media noise. He's spending time traveling, meditating, and writing, far from the red carpets and love triangles that once dominated headlines. But this isn't the story of someone broken. This is the story of someone healing, growing, and reclaiming his narrative, one lyric at a time. Word is, he's working on a new album filled with songs about self-love, closure, and clarity, and fans around the world are already waiting, ready to sing along to whatever his next chapter sounds like. In the end, what makes Shawn Mendes stand out isn't just his voice or his looks. It's the way he's never been afraid to feel, to love deeply, to hurt honestly, and to grow from every experience. So now it's your turn. What's the relationship that left the biggest impression on you? Hailey, Camila, Sabrina, or are you shipping Charlie and Shawn? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if this story gave you chills, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the real lives behind your favorite stars. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep listening.